Last week, we were wondering if our summer was over before it even began. But turns out, it's not. And on our way to all new destinations, we even caught one of the most prized fish in the entire ocean.
We got the sail back, you guys, all repaired. A bunch of little things too, actually. That we had a couple wear spots. One where the batten kind of touches the shroud when you have it sheeted out too far. It was worn pretty good, so we got that repaired. And then another wear spot on the leech for some reason. Don't know where that came from. And then like just, you know, a couple little things that are just have been on the list to do, but good excuse to get them all done. Little things not worth taking the whole sail down to do. Another $1,000. Break out another 1,000. But that's all right. He got it done by the end of the week. I was hoping it wasn't going to be more than $1,000, so we're good there. All right, we're gonna get back to the boat and get this thing on either now or tomorrow morning, not sure. And then we'll probably leave tomorrow. So here's one of the little things that the sailmaker had to do. We just, for some reason, like, we disconnected this when we took the sail off, and all this Velcro ripped off. So he just replaced or sewed back on a piece of Velcro in there. And look, he even added some new telltales, and we didn't even ask him to. Guys, I don't know what to say. Like, so much of our experience dealing with professionals lately has been over-promising and under-delivering. And, like, that's just so opposite to how I've ever been told to, like, do work for someone. This guy has been fantastic. Like, he was on time, which was quick, and above expectations in terms of like what the work, like, again, over delivering. That's awesome. It's so relieving to see, you know, a business do that nowadays. I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't get why other businesses or professionals don't do things that way. Customers would be so much more happy. Just under promise, over deliver. So simple. Anyway, very happy. So everything is going on smooth, just getting these battens in. I'm gonna have to loosen this. So this, if we tighten the screw, it like pushes the batten out. So I'm gonna loosen it all the way back up so the little thing in there is all the way back to the beginning, and then I can tighten this as much as possible, tighten it really good in there, and then we can tighten it up pretty good on the screws, and that'll get it nice and tight. Teddy, no, don't bark. In a minute. Okay, go. All right, go ahead. All right, good. So here is where he did the patch for here. This is where, when the sail is fully raised, this touches the shroud the most. And we try not to have it touch the shroud, especially in bumpy conditions where it's just sliding up and down the shroud. But sure enough, it always eventually does touch the shroud at some point, and it just wears into this thick, even though this is a nice thick webbing. So he replaced the webbing, and then he added this Dacron patch over it, you know, just some extra reinforcement, and he did that on both sides. So Perfect, exactly what we wanted. This is the last thing we have to do when we put our main sail up, and that's just put these reefing blocks back on. For each reef point, there's one reef block in the front on the left of the sail and one in the back on the leech of the sail. I always like to have every single shackle on the boat like seized. With the most important ones, I use like stainless steel wire, like on the anchor shackle, and on like some of the running rigging shackles, I'll use zip ties because they're easy to inspect, and there's more of a chance that those shackles will make contact with a sail or something, so I don't want like stainless steel sticking out all over the boat. As best as you can tuck in that stainless steel seizing wire, eventually like something always kind of sticks out just a little. But on this sail, I don't even like to use zip ties, but I do use high strength Loctite for these reefing blocks, and hopefully that's enough that these never shake loose. But I gotta make sure it's straight. Yeah.
Did you show the repair yet?
So I don't know if you guys can see, this is where he did the repair. Basically this whole panel. And he did it on both sides. And yeah, it just, looks great. I mean, we'll see how it holds up when we're sailing, but I think it's gonna be perfect.
You're a silly little doggy. You're a silly little doggy. We love you. We love you. I love you. Boop. You guys, that can only mean one thing. We got our sail back, and that is what I'm talking about. You hire someone for a service, they give you a time, and they deliver on that time. Like, this guy even had obstacles. Our sail material didn't even come in until the day he gave us our sail back, and he got it done because he knew we were on a goal to get somewhere. And that is just, that's how the world should be. But unfortunately in the marine world, that's not usually how it goes. But thoroughly impressed with Doyle in Hampton, Virginia, and just so excited that we're on our way. We're on our way to hopefully Maine.
Alright guys, we're literally going over the tunnel portion of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. So you can see the bridges, and then the bridges drop down, and then it turns into a tunnel, and that's literally like where we're going over. We're driving over cars right now, and then it comes up on the other side, turns into a bridge again. So like right this second, there's like a bunch of cars driving under us.
It baffles me that cars can drive underwater.
In a tunnel.
The tunnel, but still, they're underwater. Can you say our dilemma?
Our dilemma is that we don't have any wind. We still have the sails up. We have a tiny bit of wind. Not enough to sail. We have to motor sail. We're not sure if we have enough fuel. If the gauge was 100% accurate, we definitely have enough fuel to get to Montauk, where we're probably going to refill. But it's not 100% accurate because it's just a float gauge, and the bottom of the tank is a little bit tapered on the bottom corners. So it says like 50-something%, but it's probably less than 50%. If it was 100% accurate, we'd have like 10 gallons to spare, I think, which would be like 50-something mile range, probably 50-mile range, just because our bottom and props are a little bit dirty. We're just not sure. So,
What are our options?
well, we could turn right now and go to Atlantic City and fuel up tomorrow morning. We get there right around dark. Or we could go straight to Montauk and kind of just play by ear. If we start seeing the numbers go down more than we expected, we're getting pretty low, we can just slow our speed down. Because it doesn't look like there's really any wind tomorrow too. Like, I think we'll be able to motor sail. I don't think we're going to be able to do much, if any, pure sailing today or tomorrow.
What was our ultimate goal?
I think we were just trying to get to Cuddyhunk, and then if there was plenty of daylight left, continue on to, I don't know, Cape Cod Canal or whatever. But yeah, we'll probably stop at Montauk. There's like homemade chicken pot pie, frozen chicken pot pie from the little farmer's market we got back in Washington, North Carolina.
Are you happy, Dad? You just waiting for some chicken pot pie?
They shouldn't get tangled, but yeah, if you have time, we should reel the other ones in. Yeah. And then before you do that, sheet out.
Go a little bit more, go 10 more degrees to start or 20. We're almost there. And then just drag him right into the boat.
I'm gonna need
I will. Sierra, watch out. Alright, you gotta get out of the way if you want me to handle this.
You got it?
Yes. Watch out. Watch out.
Yep, I'm out of the way. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Stay. How heavy?
I don't know, man. Pretty good.
You were hoping you would catch one of these.
Yeah, I texted my friend Ryan, asked if he had any spots for us, and he gave us a spot, but we caught this guy like way east of there, so pretty cool. Bluefin, like the best fish you can catch, basically, right? Woo. So guys, this is the belly meat, the toro they call it, and I don't think I've ever had this before. It's the best. This is the best fish I've ever had, like by far. It's like fatty. It just tastes like, I don't know, it tastes so good. It like melts in your mouth basically. Wow, that is. Tastes like the best, like a fatty piece of steak, but where the fat on the steak is really cooked perfectly and like just melts in your mouth, and it's a little bit sweet and like a little bit buttery and that's amazing. Wow.
it's supposed to be 2.5 days. It ended up being 3 full nights and 3 full days, apparently. And I think that is our last offshore overnight passage until at least like mid-October. Cross your fingers, because everything from here on out should just be easy day stuff. Hallelujah. We've been doing so much overnight stuff, and I'm glad that is done with for at least a little bit, but it went smooth. We tried really hard to call that a motor sail, but most of that was motoring, and we did all of it on just one engine, so we were going pretty slow.
And our bottom and props are dirty. So
our bottom's dirty, our props are dirty.
We gotta clean it here now that we're in some decently clear water.
And we've been complaining about the heat, and we just lost 20 degrees in temperature, but we also lost the sun. But it is very cozy feeling, that's for sure. We got the fog, we got the birds, maybe we'll find some seals. Yesterday with the tuna, we just did a really quick put it in Tupperware, put it in bags, and now today Billy is vacuum sealing it all. How's it look?
Really good. We have so much.
Sounded funny. And we have one desperate little doggy down here. Are you looking at that chunk of meat? Are you so proud that you caught a bluefin tuna?
We caught it.
Well, you really caught it. But are you so proud?
Yeah, I'm really happy we did. Especially from a sailboat. It's not the easiest thing to do, so.
Jetty, you are so desperate. I can't even tell you how good the temperature feels. The fog has like officially gone away. It's noon, the sun is out. It is like 75 degrees, blue water, blue skies, and it's just so pretty and so comfortable. So nice. Not only are we eating delicious tuna, but I'm laying on the couch with a blanket and all the doors open with the screens, of course, because we don't trust any bugs. And I was just hand-delivered beautiful sushi. What do you call this? Sashimi? What would you call it? Seared?
That's Toro. I just seared that really hot for like a very, very quick.
Wow.
Is that insane?
Yeah, that's so good. It's like, yeah, why is it so like fatty?
That's the Toro. That's the belly meat. It's like super expensive at restaurants.
Yeah, what would this app have cost?
No idea. I don't.
$40?
Yeah, for that little thing, something like that. They'd make it fancier, but.
Delicious. Five-star meal.
You like it?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Are you huffing and puffing over there? So good. You guys like tuna? I'm gonna toss it to you,
Thank you so much.
That's bluefin we caught on our way here.
Awesome.
Really?
Thank you. Nice.
Thank you guys. So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Great trip.
You too. So we just met some awesome guys at the dinghy dock. Jetty was in the water swimming, and people were walking to their dinghy. They're like, wait a minute, I know that dog. I know you guys. Clark and Bill. It was so nice meeting you. They were so kind, and we're so grateful for you guys watching, but also It was so funny, they were dinging back to their boat and he's like, wait a minute, years ago I sent you an email and I had the same autopilot that I wasn't using anymore and yours on adrenaline was kind of failing on you and I offered to give it to you. And he sent us an autopilot and ours ended up actually getting us all the way back to the States and we didn't need to replace it. And then we ended up selling adrenaline, so I messaged him, I was like, do you mind if we re-gift this? Because whoever buys adrenaline is going to replace her autopilot, no question about it. And our friends have been sailing with that one for thousands and thousands of miles, and I think they would really appreciate this if it's okay with you, and if not, we can send it back, no worries. And he's like, no problem. And so that was him. We never actually got to meet him, but Clark, Bill, very nice to meet you guys. So the least we could do was give them some of that bluefin tuna because there's no way we're ever going to be able to eat all of that, so we're going to try to give it to the friends we meet along the way and eat some for ourselves as well. So just left Cuddyhunk on our way to Vineyard Haven to see some friends, and then from Vineyard Haven we're going to head to the Cape Cod Canal. And guys, from everything there on out is all new. It's all brand spanking new and we are so excited. When you snooze it.
This is United States Coast Guard Sector Southeast New England. United States Coast Guard Sector Southeast New England. For a safety marine information broadcast concerning a strong thunderstorm south of Montauk, southwest of Block Island. Listen channel 1022 and 22 Alpha, 157.1 megahertz. Out.
What did it say?
It's warning you about the storm. It might miss us. But I don't want to be in that.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to show you much of Cuddyhunk this go around. We are on a mission to get to Maine as quick as we can. We want to bring you along to new places and enjoy as much time as we can before our complaints change from it's too hot to it's freezing. But I will say that Cuddyhunk will always be a favorite of ours. It's a special little island that feels like it could have been plucked up from the Bahamas and dropped in New England. It has New England charm mixed with small island vibes and less of the rich and famous feel you get from Martha's and Nantucket. I'm not sure how to best explain it, but it kind of feels like we just fit in there, no matter what boat we show up on. And we are always grateful for any time we get to spend there, even if it's just for a night.
So loud. We just sailed from Cuddyhunk to Martha's Vineyard. We're in Vineyard Haven right now. The anchorage out here is protected right now, but the wind's supposed to switch around tonight, and it's gonna be exposed over here. We're gonna go into the lagoon here. And the only sketchy thing about this, we gotta pass through this bridge, and it's only 30 feet wide, so it's gonna be interesting. We're 21 and a half feet wide, so it sounds... Are they calling me? Are you sure? Who is coming through, entering the lagoon right now. Alright guys, we made it through the bridge and we're all anchored up here in the lagoon and the wind just started cranking. Our buddy Mike is out there on kite. If you guys have been watching the videos, you've seen Mike in his boat before. We got to race on his boat in the Bahamas. He wings and foils and does all that fun stuff, and right now, just in general, the current out in the Vineyard Sound over there, where we just kind of came from, it rips. And on our way here, we had super favorable current. It was giving us like a 2 or 3 knot push, and now the current is switching and the wind picked up, so now it's going to be wind against current, and that's terrible for being on a boat in.
But that's incredible for foiling because it makes these super short period, steep standing type waves, and it's just so fun to ride. Feels like you're surfing just nonstop. So we're gonna get out there. I think we're gonna do a little dinghy tow-in foil mission out in the middle of Vineyard Sound. And the only thing we gotta watch out for is, well, boats, fog, thunderstorms, what?
Great white.
And great white sharks.
I don't want to disturb you, but I need that. Can I have that? Thank you very much.
None for you. Ooh.